George Russell takes pole in Canada in one of the most impressive qualifying sessions of the season. And that's now back-to-back poles in Montreal for George. But this time, he did it on medium tires while everyone else was pushing softs. His final lap was a 1:10.899. He was clean, composed, and clutch. And he beat Max by less than 2/10. But here's the thing. Max was having steering issues all day. So to still be P2, that's scary for race day. Behind them, Oscar snags P3, just another clinical drive from him, which makes it 3 different teams in the top 3. Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, and this just signals how tight the top of the grid is right now. This weekend's just never felt more unpredictable, and so tomorrow could be chaos. But let's switch to Lando now, because he just did that Lando thing that he tends to do. He was flying in Q1, topped the timesheets, and looked like a real pole contender. But a big mistake on his first Q3 run forced him to reset, and he could only recover to P7, almost 3/4 of a second off pole. Again, Lando's fast, but this is just another example of how execution is costing him when it matters most. Now to Ferrari, and it was honestly tough to watch. Charles botched his final run, got loose through turns 8 and 9 in some turbulent air with Isaac Hadjar and had to abort his lap, all to finish P8. Oh, but who's starting P4? Mercedes Jr., 17-year-old Kimi bleepin' Antonelli. He outqualified Lewis, who starts P5, and just showed that he's the real deal. And it's really starting to feel like those recent Mercedes upgrades are starting to do their thing. But Alonso slides in at P6, Lando P7, Charles P8, Isaac Hadjar P9, and Alex Albon rounds out the top 10. Which is wild because his engine cover literally exploded during Q1. So what does this all mean? George's pole isn't just a fluke, it feels like a real statement. Mercedes genuinely looks competitive again. Max's steering problem, it could literally flip the race wide open if it shows up again on race day. And McLaren, they've got the pace, but Lando needs to deliver when it counts, because these are the moments that separate champions from podium fillers. And Ferrari just looks lost. No development gains, no execution, no momentum. And with the grid this close, even the smallest mistake will bury you.